Okay, so Florida, right? Everyone thinks they know
Yeah.
it. Beaches, Disney World, all the retirees.
Right, yeah.
But today, we're going deeper than that,
Yeah.
going beyond the stereotypes to uncover what really makes Florida tick.
Absolutely.
So we've got a whole bunch of sources, historical accounts, demographics. We've even got some foodie finds to dig into.
Yeah.
You ready to go beyond the theme parks and postcards?
I am absolutely. I think it's going to be fascinating. Florida is often seen as kind of a recent phenomenon.
Yeah.
But its story goes way, way back.
Okay, so are you telling me Florida's history is more than just theme parks and golf courses?
Oh, way more. We're talking about thousands of years.
Wow.
Yeah. Florida was home to so many different indigenous peoples
Really?
long before any Europeans showed up.
Okay, so who are we talking about here?
The Timucua, the Appalachee, the Calusa, the Tequesta.
Wow, I've never even heard of those.
Each of them had such unique cultures
Yeah.
and ways of life. And these tribes, they weren't just surviving in Florida, they were thriving. They really adapted to Florida's unique environment.
That's pretty amazing. So is there any way that these ancient societies influence the Florida we know today?
Absolutely. Their knowledge of the land,
Yeah.
their agricultural practices, even their place names, they all still resonate in modern Florida.
No, that's incredible.
Their story is really one of resilience
Yeah.
in the face of just enormous change.
And I guess a lot of that change really kicked into high gear with the arrival of Juan Ponce de Leon in 1513.
Right, exactly.
I mean, wasn't he searching for the Fountain of Youth or something?
Yeah, the whole Fountain of Youth myth.
Right.
He lands on Florida's shores
Right.
during Pascua, Florida, which is the Spanish Easter festival. And he was just struck by the landscape.
Yeah.
All the greenery and everything. Hence the name La Florida.
Land of flowers.
Land of flowers. Exactly. Of course, he was probably more interested in gold than rejuvenation.
Right, of course.
But that image of the land of flowers, that stuck.
Yeah, it really did. And that's just the beginning, right?
Right.
Of Florida's wild ride through history.
Right.
I mean, it becomes this prize
It
that's fought over by Spain, Britain. I think even France gets in on the action at one point.
Yeah, it's a real tug of war for centuries.
Yeah.
This constant shift in power, it had such a huge impact on Florida's development. Different cultures, languages, and traditions, they all left their mark. It wasn't until 1821 that Spain finally ceded Florida to the United States,
Okay.
which set the stage for statehood in 1845.
And that's when the population just explodes.
Right.
I mean, today, Florida's the third most populous state in the U.S.
It is.
22.6 million people.
Yeah.
It's mind-boggling.
It really is.
So, I mean, it seems like everyone's moving to Florida these days.
Right.
What's the draw? Is it really just the sunshine?
Well, the sunshine definitely helps,
Right.
but there's more to it than that, I think.
Okay.
Florida's population boom is fueled by a mix of factors.
A relatively affordable cost of living, at least compared to some other coastal states.
Yeah,
A really business-friendly environment.
that makes sense.
And, of course, the allure of a warm, sunny climate.
Yeah. I mean, let's not forget the stereotype, right?
Right.
Florida, the land of retirees.
You're right. We do have the highest percentage of residents over 65 in the nation.
Really?
But that actually makes Florida's demographics all the more fascinating, I think.
Yeah, so...
You've got this influx of retirees, often from northern states.
Yeah,
And they bring their own values and expectations.
right.
Then you have a large and growing Hispanic population,
Okay.
particularly from the Caribbean and South America. And they're injecting the state with just this vibrancy and cultural richness that's hard to find elsewhere.
So it's more than just a haven for snowbirds escaping the cold, then?
Oh, way more. Florida is a dynamic mix of ages, cultures, and backgrounds.
Wow.
And this creates its own set of challenges.
But it also makes Florida kind of a microcosm of the changing demographics of the whole country.
That's a really interesting point. So we've got ancient history, European colonization, a population boom.
Right.
And somewhere in there, Florida becomes an economic powerhouse.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone knows about tourism, but you mentioned earlier a $1.3 trillion gross state product.
It is.
That's just mind-blowing.
It really is.
What's fueling that engine? Besides, Mickey Mouse ears and beach umbrellas.
Well, tourism is huge, no doubt.
Right.
But it's just one piece of the puzzle.
Okay.
Florida's economy is surprisingly diverse.
Right.
Agriculture still plays a major role, especially citrus and sugarcane.
I wouldn't have thought that.
But we've also seen significant growth in sectors like international trade,
Okay.
thanks to our strategic location and numerous ports.
That makes sense.
The aerospace industry has a strong presence here, particularly around Cape Canaveral.
Right.
And the burgeoning life sciences sector is attracting major investment.
It's amazing how, like, those space launches really help transform the entire area.
Right.
From, like, sleepy beach towns to high-tech hubs.
It really illustrates the ripple effect that just a single industry can have.
Yeah.
And then there's the Florida advantage, right?
Yeah, what's that?
No personal income tax.
Oh, right, yeah.
So this attracts businesses
Sure.
and high net worth individuals alike, which further boosts the economy.
But isn't relying so heavily on tourism and attracting retirees, is that risky in the long term? I mean, what happens if those trends change?
That's a valid concern. Florida's economy needs to diversify even further to remain resilient.
Yeah.
Investing in education, infrastructure, and emerging technologies.
Right.
Those will be crucial for long-term sustainability.
Yeah, that makes sense. So all this talk about growth in demographics is making me hungry.
Yeah.
Florida's food scene is as diverse as its population, right?
Absolutely.
That's what I've heard.
It's like a melting pot of flavors reflecting the state's unique heritage.
Okay.
Of course, you can't talk about Florida without mentioning seafood.
Right, of course.
I mean, fresh catches from the Atlantic and the Gulf.
Yeah.
Groupers, snappers, stone crab.
Okay, stop. You're making me hungry.
It's a seafood lover's paradise.
It is. Oh, and key lime pie.
Oh, yeah, of course.
The key lime pie.
A classic, for sure.
Yeah.
But what really intrigues me is the Floribian cuisine.
Floribian.
Floribian.
Okay, I've never heard of that.
It's not just a simple blend of Caribbean and Latin American influences. It's a true fusion.
Oh, okay.
They're incorporating local ingredients,
Yeah.
local traditions, resulting in something wholly unique. Think jerk spice mahi-mahi with mango salsa, or a Cuban sandwich with the Floridian twist.
See, now you're just torturing me.
It's delicious.
So we've got ancient history, waves of immigration, a booming economy, and, like, amazing food. It's almost like Florida's a country unto itself.
In many ways, it is.
Oh.
And that's reflected in its major cities. Miami, Orlando, and Tampa.
Right, the big three.
Each one has its own distinct personality, but they all share that vibrant energy and cultural fusion that really defines Florida.
So it sounds like Florida's identity is constantly evolving.
It is.
I mean, with all this going on,
Yeah.
what does the future hold for this dynamic state?
Well, that's the big question, isn't it?
Yeah.
Florida faces a lot of challenges.
Like what?
Climate change,
Right.
social inequality,
Yeah.
pressure on its natural resources.
Yeah, for sure.
But it also has incredible potential.
Okay.
Its diverse population, its innovative spirit and can-do attitude,
Yeah.
all of that could make Florida a model for the future.
Yeah.
It all depends on whether it can embrace its complexity
Mm.
and find a sustainable path forward.
Right. That is the big question.
Yeah.
So for all our listeners out there, I mean, next time you think of Florida, don't just think of the beaches and the theme parks.
Right.
Think about the layers of history, the vibrant culture, and the challenges and opportunities that are shaping this dynamic state.
Yeah. It's an amazing place.
It really is. Thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
Today is your lucky day. Today is the day that our $3 website works for you, paying you directly to your PayPal daily. Imagine $3 ongoing continuous payments to your PayPal account. Imagine falling asleep and waking up to $300 in your PayPal account. How would this make you feel? How could this help you? What bills could you pay? What kind of fun could you have? What does that retirement look like now? All for a one-time payment of $3. This website is DFY done for you, fully built and completely hosted, and never stops collecting payments for you. You have spent $3 on coffee on a regular, but that coffee won't help you create multiple streams of income. Click the link below.